So yesterday I showed you how to do the seed and the watering can and the water, and then I showed you how to do the plant. I'm going to go over the plant again really quick. So this is what we have so far. The seed falling down, the watering can watering it, it going away. So if the watering can stops watering about frame 20, I would give it probably 10 frames before the stuff starts growing. And you need to have it growing on its own frame and its own layer. So you need to go make a plant layer, and then you're going to go to frame 30. So I'm on 30 on my plant layer. I can't draw on that frame right now, excuse me, because that frame doesn't have anything there. It needs to have this little empty blank keyframe, or I can't draw there. So the easiest way to get that there is either to drag this one and drop it there, or hit F6, and it'll copy the last keyframe, which was empty. Okay? So now I'm going to give it about, 10 frames, which is not even, it's like half a second. It's not even super long. And then I'm going to start drawing my little baby plant. Okay? And I'm going to start off with just like a little tiny dot. And the slower I go, the better it's going to look when it grows. So F6, just do a little bit more, F6, a little tiny bit more, F6. Every time you do F6, you're going to draw a little tiny bit more. And you don't want to do too big. If you want to zoom in and do it, that's even better. So F6, a little bit, F6. And when plants first start growing, they do these like little tiny leaves that all look the same on every plant, and then they start getting their big leaves. So I would start off with a straight little stem, and then start off with some little baby leaves on the first thing. Okay, and then keep going. F6, and then keep going up here. If you want to make these leaves a little bit bigger, you can do that. Fill it in with a bucket. And then if you want to see what it looks like, you can scrub your timeline and see how it looks while it's watering. At some point, your plant's going to be done growing. It's going to turn into whatever, maybe it's going to be a rose bush or whatever. And it might be done growing at like maybe 70. Okay? So I'm just going to pretend like my plant is done growing. I'm just going to hit F6 here, and I'm going to do this really ugly really fast. Okay, this is my plant. This is it. Okay? And it has some roses on it. Why are you talking? Okay, let's pretend like that's my plant and it's done. Okay, and I actually animated all right here. If I go to frame 71, it's going to disappear. So how do you think I extend it to 100 so my plant doesn't disappear? Not F6, F5, because it's not going to change. So I just need to extend all those frames out to 100. Everything should be at 100. The water disappears. Do I need to extend it out? No, because I don't want it to be there forever. The watering can goes off the screen, so do I need to extend that one out? No, but if they're still on the screen, then it needs to be extended out or it'll disappear. If you want to watch your project, this is how you watch it. You should be watching and paying attention. File, publish preview, and then flash, and it'll show you what you have so far. And don't get excited because it's going to be bad. It's going to be blah, but at least it stays. And it'll repeat over and over so you can see, like, did I do a good job or does that look really, really, really bad? And that looks really, really, really bad. But even this, it has 100 frames. And it has animation. I'd still give this probably a 70 because it has 100 frames. It has a bunch of layers. It has some animation. It's just poorly done. So it's not 100, but you did what I asked, so I'll give you a 70. Okay? If it's just a background, you are not going to pass. Make sure you get it so it works. If you need to watch it in Blend to go get the ideas of all the stuff I've already taught, go watch it in Blend.